Okay, hi. I am going to do a video today that I've actually had quite a few DMs asking me to do. Basically, I am going to talk all about gym intimidation, gym anxiety, fear of the gym, gymophobia, are all things that I think a lot of people out there, including myself previously, have struggled with. Generally, I think there are so many of us who want to get into the gym but kind of feel too scared to or too nervous to, kind of clueless, like they have no idea what they're doing and they just don't know where to start. And I think a lot of the time that is actually kind of what stops people from getting their goals and starting their fitness journey. So what I wanted to do today was give you 5 top tips to overcome gym intimidation, or just to kind of help improve it and help you feel more comfortable and at ease in the gym. So my first tip is one that I honestly live by. I still do this today, even though that I feel more comfortable and confident in the gym, and that is make a plan before you go. A lot of the time you can kind of walk into the gym and be like kind of feeling like, where do I start? What do I do? Should I go over there? Should I go over there? Blah, blah, blah. It's easy to just get on the bike. I think a lot of people kind of wonder why they're not seeing results, but it's because they're literally going in, maybe going on the cross trainer for 10 minutes, sitting on the bike for 10 minutes, and they're not actually kind of following a plan, which may be just because they don't know that they should be, or it often can be because they're kind of scared to venture anywhere else. So I always say, make a plan before you go. I do this every day. I write up the exercises that I'm going to do in the order that I plan to do them. Just so you go in and you kind of know, right, okay, the first thing I'm going to do is deadlift. So I'm going to go over to the deadlift platforms and I'm going to set up deadlifts and I'll do this. Or the first thing I'm going to do is overhead press with dumbbells. Perfect, I'll go and grab a bench and I can start there. Just kind of knowing what you're doing makes you feel a lot more at ease. And also when you've got a plan and you have set what you're going to do, you don't have that fear of the unknown of like, oh, right, let's look around and see what I should do next. So not only is it kind of less nerve-wracking or less scary, it's also a lot more productive in terms of progressing and developing with your training. My second tip would be to perhaps go with a friend. A lot of the time going on your own can be quite scary and you kind of feel like, ugh, blah. Going with a friend can make things 100 times easier. Just having someone else there to kind of chat to and talk to, it kind of makes you feel a lot more at ease. You can do stuff together, and even if you're doing stuff wrong or you don't know if you're doing stuff right, when there are 2 of you there, you can kind of help each other out, and it's also quite fun to train with someone occasionally. My third tip would be go in clothes that you feel comfortable. Go feeling comfortable and confident. Whether that be going in tiny pink shorts with a little pink sports bra, or whether that be going in black leggings with a black baggy t-shirt, whatever you feel kind of confident and comfortable and good in, just wear it, because you feel so much more at ease when you feel good in yourself. Whereas I know personally myself, when I first started as well, if I was going to do a leg day and I was wearing like a light coloured pair of leggings, I'd be thinking, these see-through, So just go in something that you feel comfortable and confident in. My fourth tip would be try going at a time that isn't as busy. So peak times for most gyms are usually between the hours of about 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. During the day and even in the mornings can sometimes be busy depending on your gym. You often get like maybe 5 a.m. till 8 a.m., which is kind of like the pre-work gym goers. But generally throughout the day and even on the weekends, the gym tends to be a little less busy. So it might be nicer to go at this sort of time when there's not as many people there. Some people are really lucky, they have super quiet gyms, so you actually go and you're the only one there, which is obviously really nice. But maybe at first try going at a time that is less busy, so you can kind of just familiarise yourself with everything and feel a little bit more comfortable. Now, my final tip is kind of aimed at people that perhaps want to get into weight training but don't feel confident enough to start. A good idea could either be to choose a piece of equipment and plan your whole workout around it. So for example, you could go to a squat rack, have a barbell and do a barbell only workout. So you could do deadlifts, rack pulls, good mornings, squats, overhead press. Basically with a barbell you can do so much. So it's sometimes nice just to head into one area and be able to stay there, do your whole workout there. You don't kind of have to worry about, right, where am I going to go next? Is this available? You just go to one place and you stay there. Equally, if you're kind of nervous about using different bits of equipment, sometimes it can be a good idea to maybe just grab a set of dumbbells, take them into a slightly quieter area of the weights room or the weights area, and just do like a dumbbell only workout by yourself in a corner, and no one's there to watch you, no one cares, you're good. So that is kind of my 5 top tips. One thing I do just want to say is please do not let being scared of what other people think stop you from training or doing what you want in the gym. As much as it feels like when you walk in, everyone's going to be looking at you, everyone's thinking, what are you doing? What are they wearing? Honestly, no one gives a fuck. I promise you, nobody cares. Everyone is there for themselves. I know a lot of people say that they feel intimidated by like hardcore gym goers or people lifting really big weights, etc. But they're actually kind of more than anybody the sort of people that really will not care what you're doing. They are there for themselves. They're there for their session. So do the same. Go for yourself. Go for your session. Block everyone else out. Just don't let fear stop you, because fear stops too many people. So I hope that video was somewhat helpful. I've tried to make it as quick as possible and not ramble too much, because anyone that knows me knows I can honestly talk for England. If there are any videos or anything that you would like to see from me or the twins, comment them below or DM us on Instagram and we will get straight to it. Also, just a disclaimer, I say this all the time, but I don't think I'm an expert or like a pro or anything like that. I'm just a normal person, but I think hopefully that's maybe what makes this all a little bit more relatable. I don't know, that's the idea. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you soon. I really fancy a Sprite Zero.